You know what's funny about people and lies? Most people hate when they're lied to, and yet for some reason they have a hard time giving themselves the truth. Just a thought. So first off, there are two reasons why people lie. Number one, they fear the consequences of the truth. And number two, the environmental conditions for open communication in the relationship. The two work together because the consequence is based on the environment. Example, so let's say that I'm a cell phone assembler. Don't mind my dirty screen here. And let's say that I worked at two different businesses, but I had the same job of assembling phones. Now at the first business, or my first shift of work, I get paid $10 per hour. That's $10 an hour to assemble this phone. At the second job, it's a little different. I get paid 50 cents per phone that I assemble. Remember, it's not by the hour, I get paid by the phone. So at which business do you think that you would be the most productive? If you said job number one, you're absolutely wrong, in my opinion. It's actually business number two, the one where you have to work harder to make the same amount. Now think about this. At business number two, my coworkers would think that I'm a hard worker, while at business number one, they would think I'm lazy or an average worker at best. You see, sometimes people lie because their environment makes them afraid of the consequences of telling the truth. If you're with somebody and they know that the truth makes you do this, and they're probably going to tell you what you want to hear. When someone lies to you, it's not always about wronging you. That's not the intention. The intention is to protect his or herself. And you can't blame people for being selfish. We get into relationships for selfish reasons. We stay in relationships for selfish reasons. We get out of relationships for selfish reasons, and we lie for selfish reasons. So the intention of a lie is self-defense and self-preservation. Are you to blame if somebody lies to you? Absolutely not. But if you want the lies to stop, then you've got to ask yourself, what kind of environment for open communication do you have in your relationship, and what are you contributing to that environment, whether it's negative or positive? Because I promise you, if you do this, your partner is always going to lie. And if you're already creating a safe environment for your partner to be honest with you and they're still lying, then you've got to ask yourself, is this really a relationship that I need to be in? And if the answer is no, then you need to get out. But remember, the relationship that you have with yourself is number one. So before you check anybody else, make sure you're not lying to yourself. Alright everybody, my battery going dead, so I'm going to talk real fast. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram at JareemFord, that you also check out my channel for books, t-shirts, all that great stuff, JareemFord.com. I will see you next Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And make sure that you subscribe to my channel. All you gotta do is click the button. It's either here, or maybe it's both places. And you know what? I read those comments from the last video about the car. Just focus on the video. Focus. Gosh. And subscribe. Anyways, I hope this helps everybody. Hotep.